Hello friends, welcome to Study Set. Here we will discuss some simplification problem based on your upcoming ECGC PO examination, and this is also helpful for your upcoming PO as well as clerical examination you are going to aspire. Right now, some basic requirements you have to follow, that is squares of numbers up to 30, cubes of numbers up to 20. This is the very basic minimum. You should remember all these numbers by now. If not, please try to remember, please try to revise all those squares and cubes of these particular numbers so that you can solve the simplification question in a much faster manner. Now, moving to the next one, that is addition technique, multiplication technique, digit sum, unit digit, right? Now, addition technique, if I supposedly say that there are four numbers, supposedly I am just mentioning here 1719, right? Just fix the color here. Yes, 1719 2017 993. Three numbers I have taken just to make you understand the process here. In addition technique, if there is four options given, right? Supposedly if five options given and this is 9. So unit place I am talking about. What's the exact result? We don't know, and I am not going into that kind of stuff. Just to make you understand, if there is unit digit, follows how to answer. Here unit digit 5, here unit digit 3, here unit digit 4, and here unit digit 1. Now, in every option, the unit place is different. Unit place is different, unit digit is different. Now, try to add only the unit digit of all these numbers given in the expression. This is 9, 7, 3, 7, 3, 10, 9. So, whatever the options are there, this is one option, make it 9, right? So 7, 3, 10 and 9. So this gives unit place 9 value. Without moving further in the calculation, just try to look at the option first and check whether how many options are there given having unit place 9 only. This is 7, not the answer, 5, not the answer, 3, no, 4, no. Only 9, option A is given, so this is the correct option. We have not solved the question in a full note. Only by checking the unit place value, we can come into the conclusion that this is the answer here, right? It may happen that you may ask me that I have taken intentionally only one option. It may happen that more than one option given the unit place value same. Yes, definitely it can be. Then what we will do? Only move the next step calculation, that is the 10th place digit, right? Most of the time it serves the purpose, and it hardly matters that unit place and 10th place digit become same in two options. It may not be given, and even if it's given, then what is the process? This is the process I am talking about, unit digit, right? If more than one options or more than two place digits also becomes same, what would be the resultant then? Then take the digit sum. I am not making the options here. This would be a time taking manner to make you understand. While we are solving the questions, we will discuss it. Just understand it here. That is how to calculate the digit sum. This is 9. In digit sum, if 9 comes after adding the digit, that means 0. We will not consider 9. 9 means 0. 0 is already 0. If after adding the digits it becomes 9, that is also 0. This is the rule, this is a thumb rule you can understand in digit sum, that if 9 comes, that is also corresponds to or equal to 0, right? Now see what's the digit sum here. This is 7, 8, 9. This here digit sum 0. This is 7, 9, digit sum 1. This is 9, 9, digit sum 3. Whenever I see 9, I just cancelled it without adding to the digits, because 9 already itself get cancelled, so there is no purpose of adding 9 further, right? So 9, 9 cancel, so only 3 prevails. That means 3, 1, that is 4. So 4 is the digit sum. Now adding all the digits in individual options, and let's find out which options gives 4. It may happen that unit place is not 7, but giving the digit sum is 4. So we will not take into consideration that number which unit digit is already not satisfying. What is the purpose of taking that, right? So first try to find out whichever purpose suits to you depending upon the questions given, depending upon the numbers, how large it is or how small it is. Depending upon that fact, we will employ unit digit or digit sum, whichever suits best at the very first note, and then moving to the next one. First, if we employ digit sum, then moving to unit digit. If we first employ the unit digit, then moving to digit sum. It's completely depend upon question and instinct you follow at the time of examination, right? So moving to the questions here. Okay, here so you can see squares of numbers from 11 to 30. You should remember, I have just make it a slide in form of slide to make you understand that you should remember all these numbers in a better note, right? So this is 11 square, 121. Just take a look here. 144, the 169, 196, 225, 15 square. Okay, 784. Whenever you see 784, that means this is 28 square. You should remember whenever it comes to you that 784, square root of 784, you should not calculate in a simple in a pen and paper mode that what's the square root of 784. Absolutely not. You should really understand. It should click to your mind that 784 square root of 784, that gives 28. This kind of speed you should maintain. 576, that means 576, that means 24 square, right? 676, that is 26 square. This kind of mentality you should develop within yourself. Now cubes of numbers, 11 square, 6859. 6859, this is 19 square, and 20 square, this is very common. No need to write, this is 20 cube, right? Okay, 582, this is 18 square. Just remember this number, 4096, this is 16 square. 3375, this is 15 square, right? Okay, just revise this number so that you can solve the questions in a faster note. Moving to the first question here. Here it is. 300%, question number 1. 300% of 30. 100% 30, so 3 times of 30, that is 90 here, right? 90 plus cube root of 1728, that is 12 here. Minus 1/3 of 297. 297 is given, right? So what if it's given 300? If it's given 300, that means 100 would be there. 100, but this is not 100. 3 less, 1/3 is there. So 1/3, 3 less, that means minus 1 should be. So this is 99. Plus 11.11%, what's in the fraction form? That is 1 by 9 into 702. 702, close number 729. 729, that means 9 cube. 9 cube, that means 9 square into 9. Multiplied by 1 by 9, we can take it, but it is this is not the actual number what we have taken already, 729, but 27 less. Okay, so what is this number? That is 81. If it would be 729, but this is not 729, but 27 less. So minus 1 by 9 into 27. This is 3. So what's our exact result here? That is 78. This is 78. So 99, 90 is plus. So minus 9 plus 12 plus 3 plus 78, that is 81 is the answer. So option B is the correct choice, right? Moving to next one here. 6859, cube root of 6859, that is 19%. 19% of 1700, that is 19 into 70, because in the denominator 100 is there, so we can easily cancel 2 zeros from 1700. Minus x, in question mark we have taken x, plus 75 into 65. This is a multiplication technique. I have take this kind of multiplication technique session, how to solve in a faster note. Please check it out in the playlist. Is already available. You will readily understand what's the process here, right? Though I am just mentioning it here. 75 into 65. So 5 into 5, right? 5 into 5, it's either 25 or 75. Why to follow which one? See, 25 comes if the sum of this number even. 75 comes if the sum of these numbers odd. Which are these numbers on which we have to follow 25 and 75? This number, except unit place value, the sum of the rest of the numbers in both the numbers, sum of the rest of the digits in both the numbers, that is 7 and 6. So 7 and 6 adding to this gives 13. So odd number, so 75 follows. So 75 is there, and what is the rest? That is multiply this both number and take the addition of average of the two. Addition of average of the two. Average, that is 13. 13 average 6.5, but we will not take the decimal part, only taken into consideration the integer part, that is 6. So this is 4875, right? Which is not the answer, but part of the result here. That is 4875 equals to 4957. right? So this is 19 squared, that is 361, but 219 less, that is multiplied by 17, so minus 38. So this gives 323, right? So 323 minus x equals to, this is 4957 minus 4875. So this is 2 and this is 8. So x equals to 241, right? Option C is the correct choice. Understood? Moving to next here. Okay. So 2 by 5 of 120. And this is not 450%, 45%. 2 by 5, 1/5 of 120, that is 24, 2 times, that is 48. Plus, if it's 50%, that is 350, half of 700, but this is again 5% less, that is 50%, 350, 5% divided by 10, that is minus 35, minus 3 by 4 into 1/3, right? 3 by 4 into 1/3. That means this is whatever it's there. I am not going to calculate it to make you understand something difference here. This is 1 by 4. 1 by 4, particularly this stuff you have to consider here. That is 0.75. 0.75, no other numbers given in this expression having decimal part. Only this, right? Only this, that is 0.75, and this is a simplification question. So there is no way of concerning about the approximation. No. So this is 0.75. This is 0.75. So in the result, this is minus. So whatever the resultant comes in the decimal part, this would be 0.75. Definitely, right? So just check in the options. 0.25, this is no way having the answer. 0.55, no. 0.45, only D is the answer here. 0.75. So without calculating this integer part here in the expression, you can readily understand which one is the answer. That is 0.75 in the decimal part is given. So this is the answer here, right? Moving to the next one here. Okay, here in the option, this all are having square, right? This all are having square. Now, see, 169 into 2 by 13 plus 90% of 690, that is 9 into 69, x to the power half equals to 625. Now, this is 16 to 26 plus 9 into 69. 9 into 70 is easy to calculate. So, this is 630. And one extra 9 we have taken because 69 multiplication is there. So, minus 9. Understood? X to the power half equals to 625. Now, 26 plus 629 minus x to the power half equals to 625. So, this would be 4, 4, 22. 22 equals to x to the power half. So, what's the value of x? Double of 20, square of 22, that is 22 square. Option A. Right? Moving to next here. And here's the question number 5. See, square root of 676 to the power square. That means square root of 676, that is 26. 26 to the power square, again giving the same thing. So, multiplied by 2197. This is 13 cube. See, as soon as I see the number, I can readily understand that this is 13 cube. This kind of mentality you should develop. You should not thinking on that 2197 is it any numbers cube of square. No, you have to remember these numbers very, very smartly. So this is 13 cube. 13 cube and to the power half. So this gets multiplied here into 130 equals to 13 square into 2 to the power cube into 5 to the power 1. Now this is just factorize this, that is 13 square into 2 square into 13 to the power 3 by 2 into 13 to the power 1, 2 to the power 1 into 5 to the power 1 equals to 13 to the power x 2 to the power cube 5 to the power 1. Now 5 to the power 1, this and this, okay, this is satisfied. 2 to the power 3, 2 to the power 3 is also satisfied. So we have to consider only 13 to the power x. This value of x we have to find out. So here is 2, here it's 3 by 2, here it's 1, right? And this is the value of x here. So this is 3 plus 3 by 2 equals to x, and this is 9 by 2 equals to x. So which gives 4.5, which is the answer. So option C, right? So I hope you understood all the questions I have discussed here, and these 5 questions, the most important selective questions in respect of your upcoming ECGC PO examination. Please solve similar kind of questions to get better at the time factor I am talking about. Okay, there are lots of questions in the paper you have to solve. Just to minimize the time factor, here is this particular set 5 simplification questions, so that you can pocket all these 5 marks at the very first note of the starting of the paper, right? And you will gain the confidence from that particular point, right? And one more important thing, if you stuck in any particular question, even if simplification, I am again repeating my words I have earlier repeated in the several sessions as well, that if you stuck in a particular simplification question as well, don't stop there, just move forward and just mark for review, and then coming back to particular question and then solve it out. Okay, don't waste time in any particular point. Time is very short while you are taking the exam, so you have to solve more and more number of questions. You have to increase the score, right? That should be our primary concern. So keeping that thing in mind, solve more number of questions, and that is it. And in respect of simplification, I can say one thing, that solve more number of questions. That would be the only mantra you can get better at it. Okay, so that's all for now. Thanks for watching.